I've been sharing this series on meditation because many folks think that there's only one way to meditate, only one style of meditation. So I shared some trainings talking about meditation, and I'm also sharing some videos with different styles of meditations. And today I want to share a breath focused meditation. So you can do this practice sitting or standing or laying down anywhere that feels comfortable for you. And I'm going to invite you to actually really invite in comfort for this practice. So find a position that feels as comfortable as possible for you. And then you're welcome to either have your eyes closed or soften your gaze. And then we're going to get started. We are going to be breathing together with intention. That is the practice for today. And so, again, check in with your body, see if there's anything else that you could shift or adjust that would allow you to feel even a teeny bit more comfortable. As comfortable as possible without being so comfortable that you fall asleep. So if you're laying down and you know that anytime you lay down and close your eyes, you fall asleep, then don't lay down. Do it seated upright. Take another deep breath. All right. And so notice how your body is breathing itself without you trying to fix or change or control anything. Allow your body to breathe itself and just begin to notice what it feels like for your body to breathe. And notice what it feels like for your body to be supported, whether you're sitting or standing upright or lying down, wherever you are. Notice the support beneath you, beneath your feet, beneath your back, beneath your whole body. Feel that support. And then with your next exhalation, allow your body to soften down a little bit more, feeling into that support. And notice how it feels to breathe. Notice how your body breathes itself. Notice what the breath feels like when you're not trying to control or guide anything. Just notice. And as you're noticing your body breathe, notice the way your body moves when you breathe. So as you're breathing in and out, where do you feel movement in your body? And now I invite you to find a lengthened exhalation. So as you're breathing in and out, we're going to intentionally lengthen out that exhalation, breathing all the way out, letting everything soften. So breathing in and then really being intentional with that exhalation, breathing everything out. With your next breath, notice how your body feels and perhaps invite in a little bit more softness. And now we're going to count. We're going to count and breathe. So your pace is going to be based on what feels safe and comfortable for you. But when you breathe in, you're going to count to 4, whatever speed feels good for you to get to 4. And then when you breathe out, you're going to count to 4. So you go at your own pace, breathing in for the count of 4, breathing out for the count of 4. And we're using the count to give our mind something to focus on, to help us lengthen out the breath a little bit more, find more fullness, more completeness in the breath. See if you can slow down the counting, finding the fullness of each inhalation and exhalation. If you get distracted by other things, that's okay. Notice it, acknowledge it, and then bring awareness back to counting. Bring awareness back to your breath. using the breath as an anchor. And for this practice, using the counting as an anchor to help bring you back to the present moment. Remember, the goal is awareness, presence. So even if you find that you get distracted again and again, celebrate the awareness and then come back again and again. Always returning to the breath, always returning to what's present in the moment. And right now, we're going to intentionally add a little bit more to this breath practice, turning it into a box breath. I'll invite you to breathe in for the count of 4 and then hold, retain the breath for the count of 4. And then you're going to breathe out for the count of 4 and then pause for the count of 4 before your next breath. So you go at your own pace, in for 4, pausing, out for 4, pausing. And then in this breath practice, I haven't really guided you to how you're breathing through your nose or through your mouth. But now let's be intentional with breathing in through the nostrils and then retaining the breath. And then as you breathe out of the mouth, sighing it out, and then pause before your next in breath. For this breath and any breath that ever feels unsafe for you, just breathe. Breathe in whatever way feels best for you. So give yourself permission to maybe do something different or to challenge yourself here. Remember that you are able to choose what's right for you. So you can always choose something different if that's what you need. After this next breath, then breathe whatever way your body wants to breathe. Just notice the breath. Feel your body softening down. Breathing fully, softly, feeling again into that support that's beneath your body. And we're going to do one more breath practice where we're breathing in for the count of 4, and then we're going to breathe out for the count of 6. So no holding the breath. We're breathing in for 4, your own pace, and then you're going to count your own pace to breathe out for 6. And at the end of that 6 count, see if you can have all of the air out. Letting it take up that full 6 count. One more breath like this. And when you're done with that breath, just breathe. Breathe and notice how it feels to breathe. And I invite you now to check in with your body and then bring some movement in. Any kind of movement that feels comfortable, maybe rolling your shoulders or stretching your neck or moving through your back. Any kind of movement that would feel good for you right now. And then now let's invite in gratitude. Inviting in gratitude for you doing this practice, you investing this time in yourself, celebrating the fact that you made time for you. And notice how you feel. Notice if anything has shifted for you from when we started this practice to now. Is there anything that feels beneficial? Is there any quality that is present for you now that you'd like to intentionally take with you into the rest of your day? Maybe you feel a little bit more peaceful or more grounded or more focused. Setting the intention of what you'd like to bring with you into the rest of your day. And then one more big shoulder roll, letting your body soften and release. As we bring this practice to a close, thank you for being here, for trying this practice. I hope that you found some benefit in it. I hope that there was a tool or one of the breath practices that you might want to use again, or you can always come back and rewatch this video. Have an amazing rest of your day. Continue going out there, doing your part to make a meaningful impact in the world, and make sure that you're taking care of yourself and others along the way. Bye.